Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful Sunday. The sun's shining. I want to check my watch because I just got done with my run. On Sundays, I do my 2-miler. It's supposed to be an easier day, but today I just felt led to. I felt good, and I felt like I had a good pace. I was running about a 9-minute mile pace, and it felt good. Last week, I tried to intentionally run slower, and it felt harder. I know I probably need to feed into that more, but this week I just felt good. I felt recovered. No real aches or pains while running. I've been adjusting my running technique ever since I started, and I'm actually trying to run more instead of heel strike and then my toes. I'm trying to just run on more of the balls of my feet, and if not that, more flat-footed and not striking my heel into the ground. But something about these Sunday runs during the first mile, it's just trying to get in the groove and try to not let negative thoughts creep in. I've never really had thoughts of just stopping halfway, because I'm normally not that kind of person to where if I start something, I'll quit it. But there's times where it's like, this sucks, and you just got to keep pushing through. But that second mile on Sundays, I get into this flow state, and whatever my goal is for that morning, whatever I feel led to do, like this morning, I passed by a couple on my first mile, and I said good morning, and that just kind of filled me with some energy that I didn't have before. And I finished that mile at 9:17, and normally I'm running at 10:30, so that felt good, and that gave me the boost to continue on. And I think my second mile was 8:47 or 8:37, something like that. And when I finished, I just immediately went to prayer, because I'm at this point now where I'm trying to seek God's face instead of his hand. I heard this in a podcast yesterday with a pastor, and he was saying too many people try to seek God's hand, the things that you want from God, the things that would make your life better if God gave it to you. And God, as a loving father, isn't going to give you just what you want because you want it. He's going to give it to you when you need it and when it's in good time. And I want to know more about who God is. I've learned so much over this year of reading the Bible every day, and I'm so excited to continue that journey. And I want to know more about who God is and how I can be a better servant to his kingdom. The connectedness of this whole world is it is mind-blowing, but it's hard to grasp how all of it plays together. And if you're watching this and you're new, or if you watch these pretty regularly, I would encourage you to just take some time this week and really think about all of the different pieces moving around in your life and around your life, and how it always works out. There's always a lesson to learn. Sometimes when things are struggle or suffering, it's because you're not learning the lesson that needs to be learned. I've definitely learned this through my time in trying to overcome lust And there's been times where I just wanted to give up, and I would just let those thoughts run rampant, and I'm not learning the lesson. And therefore, I have to suffer more to understand the lesson. If a child keeps putting their hand close to the stovetop and the parents keep yelling at them and they continue to do it, sometimes they have to get burned. Sometimes they have to understand what the suffering is, to why they don't need to do that anymore, to why the lesson needs to be learned. And I would just like to encourage you guys that it will get better. Sometimes you have to suffer. This walk is not supposed to be easy. This walk is about becoming your true self and getting in deeper connection with our Creator. I love you guys. Spread peace, love, and positivity.